Hey, hey, hey! It is me again! What is this? This is a PL layout of us making Christmas cookies. No, sorry, we did Christmas cookies already. That's the paper pad I used. This is of us doing the, gingerbread houses and trains and a bunch of different little building items, but I decided to bring in the gold vellum a little bit here and matte two of my pictures in it, I believe. But for the background here, that's where that peppermint candy looking background, that came from that paper pad. I've kind of been using that throughout these Christmassy layouts. And that bigger piece came from, that bigger like journaling card looking piece came from that St. Nick huge pack of labels that I had. I put this down completely crooked and then realized it. I'm like, whoa! And I realized I was lining it up, the ornament and the edge of that label, but they don't line up together, so anyway, I don't do a whole lot of embellishing in these particular layouts. I'm not sure why. I guess I struggle with doing the Christmas layouts because I don't have a whole lot of Christmas embellishments, and I don't really want to invest into them because I'm really just trying to use up what I have at this point. But I did this layout real quick this morning. Not real quick, as you can see, this is cut in half, the time-wise anyway. To use up some of the strips that because that 6x6 paper pad, if you cut it down to 4 inches, you get these little strips right here. And I was like, why am I not using these? His little face. Oh, I caught him eating the icing out of the icing bag. And I was like, dude, that's your glue for your house. What are you doing? But he, and he's not one to let me take pictures of him. So, like, these couple of days here where we were doing stuff with each other, it was like, I'm over here snap happy because he wasn't running from me to take a picture. So, sorry, taking a little drink of my coffee. But I do just a little itty bitty tiny bit of journaling here to, I mean, it kind of looks like he's eating the icing, honestly, but just, you know, when I'm old and can't remember, what the heck did I take this picture for? I'm like, oh yeah, he was eating that icing out of the thing. So, but I grabbed these stickers right here, the word stickers, from Hobby Lobby, and I thought, because they were vellum, I thought it would look okay over that ticket, and I do that on another, on one of these other cards too. But as you can see, I kind of went in hopes to cut down on my time, which, as you can see, I did not do. Because I in my head when I'm doing these, I'm like, oh, do I have something else I could put on here? So, this is my son doing a little aerial view, because the son in the left corner there is roughly 6 foot tall, and he's 12. I don't know. I hope he stops growing, because he's got stretch marks on his knees. It's ridiculous, guys. I'm telling you. He towers over everybody in our house. But, oh yeah, here, I do it again with this one, with the together. Yeah, we struggled with these gingerbread houses, though, so I don't know. I don't know if we'll ever do them again, or if maybe we'll just have 2 cookie days next year, because we struggled, guys. Well, the kids did, because once I realized you had to put extra, like, more than just a little bit of icing, I was good. And I got Gabriel's all set up, and I let him kind of decorate them. But the kids were not impressed. They didn't care to be a part of that situation for very long. And then Devin, because that's the one that was the tallest, he's a lot like me. So once he doesn't get it, he's done. He don't want to deal with it no more. So as I've gotten better with that in my old age, I still struggle with, look, if this ain't working, it just ain't working. Let's move on, you know? So I did... Yeah, this is the other one I matted with the gold. And I did a bigger border on it, more or less because I did not want to waste my gold vellum. So I just kind of did a bigger border. These are, we wanted all the, well, excuse me, I wanted all the kids to do something different because we had different kits. We had a house, train, a village, something else, and then I picked up these ugly sweater cookies, and that way everybody had something different to do, which is not normally how I would go about that, because with having 5 kids to sit down and do this with, you would kind of want it to all be seamless and easy and all the same, but you know, sometimes I like to make life hard for myself, so what are you gonna do? Yeah, I didn't do a whole lot of clusters or anything like that, and I don't know if it, like I said, I think it's just because I'm wanting to kind of be over and done with it. Now here, on these 4 middle pictures, what I did was take those strips that I was telling you guys about, because they were obviously 2 inches. What I did was I cut them in half and made them 2 by 3, and then I washi taped 2 of them together just to kind of use up my scraps. So then I realized I didn't like the way you could see the seam, so I bring in a little more washi tape, and you can't see it. It just looks, I mean, it don't look seamless, obviously, but I really like the way that the camera is peeking out when I place this picture down, and I trimmed it a little bit more just to make it look like the camera's peeking at him. Because, you know, he's older. He's my oldest. He'll be 15 this year, and he's a 15-year-old. He doesn't want to have pictures taken of him, nonetheless his stepmother to be taking pictures of him, so. But he indulges me sometimes, and I can grab a picture of him like this. Actually, I think my younger son Devin was taking the pictures this day. But it's always nice to get him out of his room and spending a little time with the rest of his family, you know, because he's always on his game and doing what 15-year-olds do. And what was he? I think he did, I don't know what he did. He did the reindeer, the sleigh and the reindeer. And I know you don't have to go by the 3 rule, but it feels right to me, so I often try to have 3 word phrases. So I went ahead and brought this stamp in, and I believe it says this photo. Yeah. I absolutely adore these Citrus Twist stamps. I can't. I just love them all. I want to get them all, but, you know, my bank keeps telling me no. These little stars are from that same St. Nick chipboard set. And I was just kind of really just getting that used up. I only have a few pieces left from it. I used most of it on this particular layout, actually. This one, boy mom, I don't know. I don't know if I'm just not getting it, which is very possible. Because there's another one that came in the kit that says girl mom. And I don't know. I'm confused at exactly how to use that. So I used it for my boy. Boy mom is how I went with it. I don't know. I don't know how, what did you guys do? I don't know. I hope I used it right. I hope I'm not, like, it's funny because, like, a week from now I'll be like, oh yeah, I was supposed to use it like this. And then, you know, it's already done and I'm looking like an idiot already. So, but this is me and my youngin'. He is who is he? He's the second to youngest. He's the 12-year-old that is ginormous. Ginormous, I say. He's taller than his father, too. His father was maybe like 5'11". Yeah, and and then of course he wants the haircut with a box. So yeah, you just look even more ginormous. Okay. You know, but he's my lovey love. Get some of these hearts on here. And I do a border too. I don't do it. I do it on 2 of these smaller cards. That's right. I should. You know what? I might go back and put a border around that boy mom ephemera piece, like a circle border. Yeah, that's a good idea. And I use the same washi tape on each one of these, the camera, because it kind of, this one I think I cover it completely up. You don't see it at all, but I mean, you'll get the gist if you look at them. The other ones, nobody but us would see it, but I want to get some of these tags used up because I've got so many. I think, I don't know, I might go through and do like a DIY embellishment type things. Go ahead and stamp them out and everything, and then they'll be ready. That's not a bad idea, actually. And then I put a puppy word sticker over it. This is this, I believe. I don't know. Oh, I should have done a border around that tag too. I don't know if it's because there's so many layouts that I don't want to over embellish them. I don't know if that's the way I'm feeling about it, because I feel like I keep these smaller ones like extremely simple, and it could just because they're smaller and you don't use as many on a smaller layout as a big one. But yeah, this, oh okay, I did do a border because I didn't pick anything. I didn't pre-pick anything out for this layout. And I'm like, oh crap. But I enjoyed myself nonetheless. And I'm sorry I've been gone. Just life, you know, it's crazy. There's always something going on somewhere, and I gotta be somewhere, and it's not at my craft desk. But I gotta get better at saying no, that's all. Anyway, I hope you... Now, this picture is a bit blurry. I probably should have done it in black and white, but didn't even think about it, so... But I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you have a great, 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 great Saturday. And I thank you so very much for coming and checking me out and just spending a little time with me today. If you get a chance, go check me out on Facebook, New Creation Studios, and see what I'm doing. Hope you guys have a great day. I'll see you later. Bye! Hey, hey, hey! It is me.